Hey guys, welcome back to another reading vlog. This is my first reading vlog for 2019, and as I mentioned, I believe in a prior video, I really want to spend more time with reading vlogs this year. I really enjoyed doing them last year. People tend to really enjoy watching them, so I really want to spend more time doing reading vlogs, and I kind of fell off the wagon the last few months, and I was doing more like monthly reading vlogs. So now I really want to get back into bi-weekly reading vlogs or even weekly reading vlogs. But I'm really excited. Now we're at the beginning of January, it's 2019, and it's like the perfect time to start a new reading vlog and get off on the right foot. So I've got a lot of good books that I need to read this month. So first thing is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. This is our Muggle Studies book club pick for January, and we are really excited to read this one. Both Hannah and I really enjoyed The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, so we're really excited to read Felicity's point of view. And we don't have a date for our live show yet, but once we do, I will definitely let you guys know when it is. Also, we decided that we want to continue doing 2 books per month for our Muggle Studies book club, and we want one of it to be like a series, and we decided to go with The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. This is actually a reread for me, but Hannah hasn't read The Raven Cycle yet, so it's gonna be new for her. I also need to read The Gilded Wolves, I don't know if you can see that, by Roshani Chachki. I was lucky enough to get the e-arc of it, and I need to read this before January 15th because that's the published date for it. But when I read ebooks on my phone, it just drains my battery. I've been wanting to get a Kindle for a while now, and the Fire HD was on sale. It's cool because I can also it has internet as well. I can also do Audible and Netflix. I know like the great thing about the Kindle is it doesn't strain your eyes, but there is a setting on here where you can change it to make it look more like a page. So that's kind of cool. And I need to read my Christmas present that I chose for Hannah. I mentioned this before, Hannah and I are exchanging books for our, and I know we're really late, but she gave me 3 options to choose from, and I gave her 3 options, and I chose one of the 3 that she gave me, and we're gonna read it, annotate it, and then send it to each other so that when she reads it, she'll like see what I was thinking, and when I read it, I'll see what she was thinking. So I also need to do that. Not sure if this vlog is gonna go up before Hannah gets her book, so I'm gonna keep it a surprise for right now. Also, I got a microphone for Christmas for my camera, and I kind of want to play around with that too and see what that's like, see if the sound quality is at all better. So that'll be fun to kind of play around with a little bit. So that is kind of it for right now. I need to really get some reading done. I'm a little behind, and I need to catch up. So yes, I'm excited to do that, and I will update you guys in a little bit. Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, and I thought I would give you an update on my reading. I am currently reading The Gilded Wolves, and I have made some progress on that. I'm not sure exactly what page I'm at because it's different on the Kindle with the location, but it's telling me I'm about 32% done with the book, which is great. And so far, I'm enjoying it. I will say it took me a little bit to get into, like I was having a little bit of trouble at the beginning to kind of really get into the story, but now that things are starting to happen, it's getting a lot better and I'm really enjoying it. So a couple things, I've been keeping some notes. I want to do better this year about writing reviews. When I review books, I usually just do it on my YouTube channel, and I actually haven't been doing many book discussion videos recently. I'll usually just do a wrap up at the end of the month, but I want to do more reviews on Goodreads. So a couple things. I am really enjoying the magic system in this book. I think it's really cool. the different like forging. So I love that concept, and I love how they don't consider it magic, they consider it more of like a science, which I think is really cool. So it kind of finds a way to explain it a little bit better and make it more scientific, which I really like. Also, the politics are really, really cool. I love the different houses and like the matrons or the matrions, and then there's like the patriarchs, and our main character, Severin, his house was pretty much stolen from him, so the entire book is based on him trying to win back his inheritance by going on this like treasure hunt. So I am really liking the politics. It took a little while to kind of understand at first, but I mean, that's with every book. I mean, this is the first book in a series, and the world building, you know, we're just starting to learn about the world. So of course, it's a little confusing at first, but it's starting to make a little bit more sense. So there's also multiple point of views in this. So we're following 5 main characters. We've got Severin, who's like the main leader, Layla, which I really like, Sophia, which she is the more like intellectual one of the group, Enrique, who is more of like the historian, and then Tristan, who is kind of Severin's, I guess, brother for all intents and purpose. So yeah, and we are following each of them through their different point of views, and it's actually not bothering me. I know I've said it before where multiple point of views kind of muddies the story a little bit, but so far it's not too bad. I've also started listening to The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I adore this book so much. I'm so happy we decided to do a reread of this book series. It's so good. There's so much that I have forgotten, and the beginning, it's interesting rereading it because this book is very interesting. It's hard to give a good synopsis of what happens in The Raven Boys, and I feel like when you're first reading it, I was so confused. But now that I'm rereading it, it makes so much sense, and there are things that I'm picking up on that I hadn't picked up on before. So yes, I'm adoring it so far. I love Blue and Gansey and the Raven Boys. Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now, and I will update you guys later. Hey guys, so I wanted to do another, oh my goodness, another update for the Gilded Wolves. Sarah. Yeah. That's what I've been dealing with all day. She's so needy. But I am now 66% done with the Gilded Wolves, which I'm so excited about. It's going really, really well. Sarah, stop. It's going really, really well. So I found this really cool ability that the Kindle Fire is able to do. Basically, there is an option to do text-to-speech. So if I play it, then the Kindle, or I guess it's Alexa, she will read the text to me. So it's not necessarily an audiobook, but I'm able to listen to the text. Over the holidays, my family did a puzzle. It was a lot of fun. So Kevin and I bought some puzzles recently, and we bought the Thomas Kincaid Disney. It's got 4 puzzles of 500 pieces. This one has Winnie the Pooh, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and then Aladdin. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to do the puzzle and continue listening to the Gilded Wolves. So we just got past one of like the big heist of the book, and it's really good. It definitely kept me on edge. I'm getting used to the writing style a little bit more, like just the way it's so abrupt and the way she transitions her sentences. So that is, you know, I'm kind of adjusting to that. So it's making my reading go much quicker, especially since I'm able to listen to it as well. So I hope that I can finish this book today, and then I can continue on and do my swap book for Hannah, and then keep listening to the Raven Boys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. today is Tuesday. It is January 15th. It is about 7:30 in the evening, and I thought I'd do an update on my reading progress so far. So I did finish the Gilded Wolves a couple of days ago, and I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a pretty solid start to a series. It was a good book. There were some components of the book that I really, really loved, and then there were some parts of the book that I didn't like as much. So as I mentioned before, I loved the premise of the plot. I enjoyed the characters, even though I felt like they needed a little bit more character development. I did think that they each had like their own unique personalities. I enjoyed the politics a lot, but I just had trouble with the writing style. I just felt like scenes were ended too abruptly, and some of the sentences were just ended abruptly as well. There wasn't like fluid transition between scenes. So that's kind of my gripe with it, but otherwise I did enjoy it. If you like heist type books, then I think you would like it. So next I'm listening to The Raven Boys. I am loving this book so much. So right now I'm on chapter 14, so I'm on page 127. So I'd say maybe a third of the way through. As I said, I am listening to it on audiobook, so it's telling me I have 7 hours and 30 minutes left, but I am listening to it at 2 times speed, which is actually perfect. I am catching everything. It's moving very well, I think, 2 times speed. So I think what I love most about this book is the writing style and then the humor. So Maggie Stiefvater has just such beautiful writing in this book. It's so poetic and whimsical, and she has great description, and she really, you can kind of really see what she wants you to see, and I love that. And like I said, the humor is just fantastic. There's just subtle humor sprinkled throughout this entire book, and like the entire series actually, and it's so good. Like one of my favorite scenes is when Ronan meets his brother and his brother's girlfriend, and then Ronan basically calls his brother a man whore, not in those words, but like the way what he says, he pretty much like called his brother that. And when Blue and Gansey meet for the very first time at the restaurant, there's just great moments. Also, we have a tentative date for our live show, and that is going to be February 9th. It is a Saturday. We don't have a time yet, but that is our tentative date so far. Also, I need to read my Christmas book for Hannah, so our book exchange, but I'm gonna do that in a separate reading vlog. I've been struggling with it a little bit, so I had one picked out. I started it, I didn't really like it, then I wanted to get another one, and yeah, so it's just, I'll explain it in the reading vlog. I don't want to go into too much detail because Hannah will probably see this video before she gets her book. So I'm just not going to go into too much detail about that because I don't want to spoil her. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. And I'm just really, really, really loving The Raven Boys. Hey guys, so today is Thursday. It's Thursday evening, and I thought I'd do an update on reading, and then we are going to do a puzzle, not the one that I started, a different one. And we don't know which one it is until you actually start, but I think this is The Little Mermaid. Yeah, this is The Little Mermaid. I can tell by this piece right here. And then the one that I started earlier in this vlog was Aladdin. I'm sorry. I know that's the one you were like most excited to do. So update, I am still listening to The Raven Boys. It's really, really good. Okay, so I'm listening to the audiobook. I only have like 2.5 hours left, and I am on page 279, and there are about 400 pages in this book. So I tried to get Kevin to listen to the audiobook, and he couldn't do it. Why not? It's so good.
Couldn't get through the first 30 seconds of the reader's voice.
The voice. Okay, I will give you that. Like, the voice is interesting, but it's really, really good. I think you should definitely try.
But I'm reading better books.
What are you reading right now?
I just started Goliath.
Oh yeah. Please read that. So I'm making Kevin read the Leviathan series by Scott Westerfeld. And what did you think of Leviathan?
Leviathan was okay. I got more into it in Behemoth. And now I'm like really anxious to get through Goliath.
Goliath is the best one, in my opinion. It's so good. It's so good. But you like the series, right? Do you like the steampunk aspect of it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's really cool. Yeah.
I like the idea of genetic.
Yeah.
Is that a...
Yeah, they're like bioengineered.
Well,
it's not genetic. I guess kind of.
That's not spoiler, is what I'm asking?
No,
okay.
no.
Yeah, so the genetically engineered...
bioengineered.
We'll call them animals.
Yeah.
Or beasties.
Beasties. How is the audiobook?
I'm enjoying it.
You like it? The voice is good? Okay. So if you want
a lot of accent.
Yeah. Oh, is there? Okay, I think I need to listen to it. I need to reread that series, but right now I've got so much on my plate right now. But Kevin and I are thinking of doing a audiobook recommendations video where we recommend... Gotta look at the camera.
Sorry, I'm like staring at the puzzle, like, I want to do this puzzle.
Kevin and I are thinking of doing a recommendations video on audiobooks and what, like, especially since he reads so many of them. I think I did this a little while ago, and I kind of want to do more recommendation videos, and I thought I would bring Kevin on for that video because you read so much audiobooks, or you read so many audiobooks. That I feel like you could contribute to a lot, especially if there's like there are books that I've read that he has listened to on audiobooks. Stay tuned for that video. So let's do a puzzle. Yeah. There's like puzzle dust everywhere.
Yeah. I'm already I've been pre-eyeing all of the edges.
Yeah.
We even found a corner.
Also, we just did this. The Star Wars one, it was 1,000 pieces. It was a really cool puzzle. I don't know if you can see, but it's like way over there. But this one was really cool. This is by Buffalo. So I'm not sure if that is focusing. Not really, but this one was really cool. It's very detailed, and it has like a whole bunch of different elements from Star Wars on it. So that one, we need to get the rest of it. Look how many other ones there are.
If it has space, I don't want it. That was a headache.
Look how hard these two would be. It's like just black and just green.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do those.
So this is going to be my last clip for this week's reading vlog. I just finished The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I think I rated it maybe a 4 out of 5 stars the first time I read it, but right now I need to go back on Goodreads and check. But I am rating it a 5 out of 5 stars for my second reread. It was just so good, and I think rereading it, I caught on to things that I was really confused at the very beginning, and because like I said before, this is kind of a confusing plot at first until you really get into the story and you realize what's going on. So yeah, I am definitely giving it a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to read the second book, which is The Dream Thieves, and I want to start it right away, but I have so much on my plate right now. I need to finish our other Muggle Studies book club, which is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy, and that's going to be for my next reading vlog. And I also need to finish the book that I am giving Hannah, which is also going to be in a separate reading vlog. So yes, I have a lot on my plate so far. So that is it for this reading vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye!